This wasn't the first thing that I came up with to do a video on, but all the other ideas I came up with were generic and relatively boring. Or at least I think. I might do them later. Maybe not. I don't know. So, ideas. Some of the hardest things to come up with and the hardest things to maintain. Or at least they are for me. Even coming up with this script took hours, and writing it took even longer. I just wrote down anything that would make relative sense. Writing this is the hardest part of making the video, in my opinion. For me, I like coming up with new ideas. I just like my brain coming up with whatever it wants, usually in the form of art. When it comes to art on something like my tablet or my sketchbook, for some reason my mind just blanks. I don't know what to draw. But when it comes to doing an assigned drawing for something like a competition or for what I had to do for school, it was much easier to come up with a concept. In those instances, my mind was going as fast as it can to come up with new ideas, such as I have entered multiple art competitions, some from the creator known as Jazza here on YouTube, and I think I usually have great ideas and sketches when it comes to when the deadline is. Granted, the other submissions might be better than mine in a subjective term, maybe, but I think my concepts are better, or at least that's what I say. Now, for my ideas in terms of doing something in a group, for the most part, when I don't have any clue what to do, I try and make it look like I'm thinking of an idea, just so I'm left alone by the people around me. The main time I do this is when I'm at my robotics meeting. I have no clue what I'm doing or how to do in the first place. The time when I am mostly useful is when I need to design logos for the team. Nobody comes up to me to ask me to do the sketches. I just do them anyway, and nobody argues with my design. Mostly because I'm the only one that brings my drawing equipment to every meeting. And I don't think anybody else cares as much as I do in terms of art. I've also tried to come up with ideas for me and my friends to do on YouTube in a joint effort. Mostly what it comes down to is I come up with everything for this channel, the art, the content, and how we produce it. And my friends just agree with all the ideas that I come up with for the most part, but we haven't really gone past the starting stage of the channel per se. We recorded a rough video game playthrough that would become our first episode. It was about 44 minutes long, but my friend just has it somewhere on his file on his computer somewhere. This channel is called The 4Piece Gamers, by the way. It is in my channels tab if anybody wants to take a look at it. The reason why I haven't tried to do anything with this channel is because the account belongs to a friend who, for right now, we shall just call Dark. You can also find his channel in my channel tab. Another idea thrown around by me was a podcast of sorts with all 4 members of the channel, but that just ended up as an empty promise like our other project. Anyway, back to me. I'm still turning out ideas in my own head about which direction I want the channel to go in. There are things I plan to do that I think will be fun, which involves borrowing some ideas from other YouTubers to at least get my channel off the ground to begin with. If anybody wants to share any ideas, they are welcome to do so, if I actually do decide to read the comments. Some projects I'm thinking of doing are talking live with some of my friends and animating over important segments of the conversation we have, and maybe doing some collaborative artwork with these friends as well. Who knows? I sure don't. So if you come back later on, I might be doing some of these fun ideas that I came up with and or borrowed. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.